Okay, quitclaim deeds, mistakenly called a quitclaim deed oftentimes. This is something in Florida that you can use an attorney to get done. You can use a title company, specifically if you're selling property. You can do it yourself, and you can also hire a legal document preparer. So let's talk about this quitclaim deed. This is to transfer real property, add somebody, remove somebody. Now, big misconception that you need an attorney to do this. You can use an attorney to do this, and you're going to pay those attorney fees. You can do it yourself. You can find templated forms. Where do you get those forms? Well, let's talk about that too. So my least recommended place I would say to go get a quitclaim deed form would be from like an office supply store. Those are notoriously blank. There's very little in there, and there's a lot for you to try to figure out on your own. The next place that you might want to look that would be, again, kind of better option than that would be your clerk of court's website. That may be a little bit more functional for your needs. Now, the next place would be a professional document site like US Legal Forms or FloridaNotaryServices.org. Those are places where you can go, pay a small fee, get a much more professionally templated quitclaim deed form, and then you'd go to the clerk of court or the property appraiser, get your information that you're looking to put on that form, and put it on that, get it witnessed and notarized, and then recorded with the clerk, and then that property transfer would take effect. Now, if you use a title company, title companies are in the business of issuing title insurance, so they're not just going to do one for you as a preparation. An attorney will, and they're probably going to charge you in excess of $400 to $500, probably closer to $1,000 to do this, depending. Now, if you hire a document preparer, it's going to be significantly less than that. We ourselves are in the business of both owning a notary staffing company, or what we call a signing service, as well as a document preparation service. So not only can we help with preparing a quitclaim deed, and there's document preparation services all over Florida that can help you with this, but we can also facilitate the execution. By that I mean send a notary and a witness out. These quitclaims in Florida require 2 witnesses in addition to the grantor signing, and the witnesses as of 2024 have to write their name and address also on that deed. Then it would go to the clerk of court. Clerk of court's going to be one of your best resources for these, because they are going to tell you the recording fees, any documentary tax stamp fees that you'd need to know, as well as their process. Do they want a money order? Where do you mail it to? Do they want a check? And of course, probably any of them you can just walk in as well. So you can get the notarization done online, but you definitely want to check with your clerk of court first, because some of the clerk of court counties, like Lake County, for example, are going to require it to be e-filed in order for them to record a remote online notary session deed. So these are just things that you'd want to check on and know ahead of time. Or, of course, like I said, you could hire a document company like us. We have several levels of service. We can do the document, just give you the deed. We can do the full service, give you the deed, send a notary and a witness out to you, and then go ahead and help you with the recording by mailing it in, paying the recording fee for you to effectively do that. Now, what is the difference? Well, a document preparation company can't give you legal advice, so I can't tell you what form to pick. You need to know whether you're wanting a labor deed, a warranty deed, or a quitclaim deed. You need to know all that stuff. We can't tell you that part, but we can take your information and what is public record and put it on that form for you. So that is that process. Most law firms aren't going to go follow through the whole process as far as hiring a notary and everything. They're mainly just going to give you the form and tell you to figure it out. That's been our experience. My experience with attorneys in general, even on a personal level from hiring them, is they tend to waffle up all kinds of stuff. So I'm not a fan of attorneys. I'm definitely not a fan of real estate attorneys. Estate attorneys, much better, a much better working relationship with them. But real estate attorneys, I've seen these people waffle up deals left and right. Personally, on my own stuff, I've seen them waffle up stuff that I don't know what the deal is, but very disappointing experiences with that. That's maybe you've experienced the same as me. Maybe it's just simply that the Florida bar needs to raise the bar, pun intended. So this has actually been some of the inspiration behind us offering document preparation services like this. And then, of course, we have an extensive network of notaries that can reach any part of Florida, as well as provide the witness and make sure they're properly executed. So, which is important because there's a proper way to notarize, and I can tell you that having seen thousands of these deeds, oftentimes there are incorrect notarization procedures done. We require our notaries to send us a picture of them before leaving so that we know that there's proper witness placement, proper notarial, the proper notarial certificate, meaning that the session was done properly, because if they miss one little check in a box, like physically present or ID, it'll get rejected by the court, and that's going to cost you time and money. So this is something we offer. Again, I'll put links for both our service and our prices in the description, as well as where you can just get those deed templates, more quality ones than you would get at the office supply store. So that is it. That is a quitclaim deed. Again, a lot of people call them quick claim deeds. That's okay. We're wanting to get them done quickly, right? So I understand the thought process behind that. And we can, in fact, do those quickly with our service. We can turn these around within 1 to 3 days, including the execution process. Now, recording takes a little bit longer because it does have to go through the clerk of court and then subsequently to the property appraiser to update the tax roll. So that is kind of out of our hands and out of your hands. Even if you're walking it in, there's still going to be a bit of a time delay with that. But so that is it. That is a quitclaim deed in Florida. Don't need an attorney. You don't necessarily need a title company. You can do it yourself. A little bit of steps involved, and there's other videos out here on YouTube too that go into the detailed processes of doing that. So that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time.